you know what's the best part? Thomas Tuchel left the team and he took over Chelsea. Chelsea is in final now. PSG is not in final.
I mean, I'm not in favor of Neymar lah. I just don't like him lah. Not that I hate him. He worked hard to be where he is, but I don't know. He just don't get my attention lah. Always imprisonating or putting that one player in like a created jail.
Welcome to another episode of Football Bloods TV. With me here, call me FC fame, Sanjeev. Shout out to my man here. Today we will be dissecting the City versus PSG game because it was a very beautiful game. How Pep smartly overpowered Pochettino, how he managed to win the game and go to the final for the first time with City, of course. And without Mbappe. So how did PSG do without Mbappe? I think that was the setback, right?
Yeah, Mbappe was sat on the bench, injured, right?
Yeah, the news was saying that he got injured in the big game, but I don't know,
French
maybe it's just merely news, But
I hope he's injured lah, not like a tactical movement and then it backfired on Pochettino.
But I don't think any manager would do that, right? You put a star player out of a big game, so definitely Pochettino would have had his reasons. But you know what's the best part? Thomas Tuchel left the team and he took over Chelsea. Chelsea is in final now. PSG is not in final.
That's the saddest thing.
It's a loss for PSG. And
2 finals in a row, right, for Tuchel?
Yes.
Last year.
Now, and obviously it's a loss for Neymar. He's trying his best to, just get there to the final, do something.
Neymar, I don't know about Neymar. I don't know. I think he's just lost because as a player you must adapt to the team and the coaching style. So I wouldn't know lah. I wouldn't know much about what's happening with Neymar, and I'm not even.
Don't watch the Champions League.
I mean, I'm not in favor of Neymar lah. I just don't like him lah. Not that I hate him. He worked hard to be where he is, but I don't know. He just don't get my attention lah.
Sometimes he just tries hard. You can say that. He just tries too hard until this guy is pretending or something.
You wouldn't know. If I was Pochettino, I'll tell Neymar 2 things like you get your shit together or you get out from the club.
Who's the right guy to do that? They should hire Mourinho. I think Mourinho will put Neymar in his place. It's either you follow my way. It's either you follow my way or you're off the team.
Yeah.
I think he'll do that. I think he'll do that. Put Neymar out of the game in a few games, like how he did for Bale, Casillas, and all.
Yeah.
Not a guy. He has his ego. Let's get into the tactical talk. So how did Pep do in the game? It was a 2-0 game. RS stood up, scored 2.
It was a good game.
Beautiful goals.
It was a solid game. I think, personally, I think that Pep was very smart. He was a genius in that game.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the thing about Pep, how he has branded and how he has marketed build-up play from the beginning.
Yes.
Okay.
From the bottom, right?
From the keeper, consolidation, the midfield line, and then attacking line. So I think PSG came into the second leg with a preconceived
idea.
idea that okay, City is gonna go full on build up, and they're gonna play their way and stuff like that. So the thing about one thing about Pep, you see, everyone talks about Pep build up, build up, build up, build up, build up.
Mm.
But if you really pay close attention to Pep's team, the way they play, they don't spend much time on the build up area. By the third touch or
Yes, they are
the
already at the mid, right?
yes, yeah, already reaching the middle
Yes.
line or past
Final third. Yes.
the final third. So, for example, like look at Mahrez' first goal
Mm-hmm.
in the second leg.
Yes.
The moment, yeah, I mean it wasn't a goal kick, but the ball was played back to Ederson. The whole
Then he
reason
just launched it
yes.
forward. Yeah.
So when they process the ball in their system is whenever the keeper gets the ball, it's considered build up. That's why they build up
Mm.
all over again.
Mm.
So once they drag their opposition, for example, I will share my screen now.
So it's more like when they back pass to Ederson,
You
so
have to
they
enable
drag
that.
PSG towards Ederson's side. So you leave the top side empty, right? Then you take chance
Yes.
of that.
Here we can see City lined up 4-3-3.
Mm-hmm.
I won't go into detail but it's just that what Pep has done, I will touch on it So 4-3-3 with Fernandinho, Gundogan and Bernardo, Foden, De Bruyne and Mahrez on top. And then this is PSG's lineup 4-2-3-1. Okay, the goal, okay, the first goal as we can see here in the 9th minute, 10th minute. The moment, if you can see, can you see my cursor?
Yes, yes.
So Ederson gets the ball while it wasn't a goal kick. While they were playing, Ederson has the ball. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 City players in their half.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately the moment Ederson has the ball, PSG has parked themselves here. 3 strikers on top. Okay, waiting to press.
Because they
Okay.
thought Ederson will pass to the defenders, right?
Yes. So that's where they assume the build-up will be held. Okay, they will process the build-up over there, and then here we have 2 players one on Gundogan and one on Fernandinho, as you can
Yes.
see. Okay, but with one of Ederson's best qualities is his left
I
foot
think this is
sending.
Bernardo, eh? I think this is Bernardo. Gundogan free here at the center.
This is
I think it's Bernardo.
this is Bernardo. Sorry.
Yes.
Gundogan over here.
Gundogan
Sorry,
free, yeah.
but this guy looks like Sane with his hair. Sorry, my bad. So Gundogan and then Bernardo. I was saying about one of Ederson's quality is that he can launch direct ball, okay, with his left leg, and accurate So penetrating few lines of defense. So once the build up, they have attracted 5 players into City's half. Okay,
Mhm.
this is where the ball is traveling. Sorry for the blur picture. So over here, this is the
Yes.
ball. Okay, as you can see here in this half, we have 6 PSG players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are remaining 5 at the back plus the goalkeeper with the goalkeeper 5. That's how they caught PSG. I mean, they blindsided PSG . So at this side, if you see, so while Zinchenko was here traveling with the ball, let's just say this is 15, 20 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they call them, 25 yards. So just let's say it's 15, 15 meters or 20 meters. Okay. And you look, PSG, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 coming five still on the way. Okay, 5 is still on the way. This is where they got PSG off guard. Don't count this City player because he is technically offside already . So this is where De Bruyne's ball deflected. He took a shot, okay, and the ball went into space this side. Went into this
Let's
side,
took,
then Mahrez took the opportunity to stabilize the whole game for first and second leg lah. So the moment you
yeah,
are a goal ahead, that's where you know you can be composed. Although playing against PSG is a very robust team, but
yes,
I think
yes.
City with their composure, they managed to arrest the situation and not let them overpower the us. So with
They
this,
made use of it.
yeah, with this having De Bruyne with the ball, you see the amount of space he has. Although
He
it's
can he, he could have actually brought the ball inside and made a decent attempt, right? What he
yeah,
did was
maybe,
decent also, but he could have just brought the ball inside, maybe curl it in or something. Right? He had so much
yeah,
of space there.
true. But this one we are looking at the picture, but in the moment of the game, everything happens in a split second.
Yeah,
Okay,
everyone will
even
reach him
here
fast.
you see Mahrez is also flat-footed,
Yeah, yeah.
So he is not prepared to go for the rebound. He only reacted for the rebound when he saw the ball deflected.
Mm.
I
True,
sorry,
true.
I don't have the footage. I don't have the picture. As you can see, this area is always in any football game. This area we call it the 12th box. Okay,
12 box.
if
Okay.
okay, the 12th box. The 12th box is always the crucial area. You cannot leave your opposition open. Although the ball was deflected, it didn't go in. The ball by I mean the shot taken by De Bruyne didn't go in, but somehow it has led to Mahrez's opening to put in the first goal. And the way City defended, if you ask me the way City defended, I think it was crazy. They were just full on pressing all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Three players on one player, four players on one player. They always
Yeah,
create.
you can actually see it. Like they were pressing when Neymar has the ball. Three guys were approaching him. When Di Maria
Yes,
was running through, you can see three guys running. So
City
I think
always
that was their
created.
yeah.
City always created a 4 versus 2 situation with the ball, without the ball,
Mm-hmm.
or 3 versus 1 situation. They didn't give space for PSG players to rest.
This like you said, when the game is going on, everything happens in split second, right?
Yeah,
Why? How other players are ready when Edison took the kick, right? He took the call. So
okay.
how the others got ready to his decision, that was like on the other end of the pitch. These guys are
Eh,
on this
So
side.
that means everything is pre-planned already there. So for instance, let's say now we process the ball. For instance, let's say if I were to have a team and I were to have a keeper with such qualities, so once the ball, let's say the first 2 times or 3 times we build up, normal build up. So
Mm-hmm.
that is where we are testing the water. So okay, the first
Okay.
build up, okay, we have 3 players parked in our half. So the second build up, we have maybe 5 players. So now the third build up, we'll see if still 5 players. This one all happens during training. So the
Mm-hmm.
moment Edison gets the ball, okay, his first trigger is his head, and the moment he looks up, he push the ball. It's either he push the ball forward or he looks up. It's either one.
Okay.
So if you see this game, he did not push the ball forward when he received. He got the ball, he straight launch. But the first trigger is he look up. The moment he look up, the all the attacking players of Man City, midfield and attackers, they know that's the
Already
trigger
in the final
point.
third.
So their job is to just run to get the ball. So
So means
basically,
Edison before the ball was before the ball approached him when he was on the way, he already looked forward.
yes,
Where are the
he
PSG
already
players? Where's my players? So what am I going to do?
yes. So, but this thing will not happen if you don't practice during training. So everything is calculated. Everything is
Pep,
calculated.
Pep is just a genius, man.
Yeah,
Guys,
but there was one big scare for Man City and the defense where the ball was scrambled during build-up, and then Di Maria took an attempt, open goal
yes,
attempt.
yes,
But
almost
do you
entered.
remember?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but
yes.
it just went slightly off wide.
He tried to curl it in, but I think he curled it too much. Just
Should
went
have just
outside.
sent the ball lah. He should have just regularly sent the ball in.
True.
So like in terms of City's defending when during counter attack is always this situation, always imprisonating or putting that one player in like a created jail, like having a cage. So what City did with his opponents, whenever they have a counter attack in their half, they isolate the players from their teammates, cutting off their passing options, their passing
Yes.
lanes, pushing them to the side. If you can see, this area is from the middle third. Okay, the middle third area approaching the final third already. But if you see, is this Di Maria?
Yeah, Di Maria.
I think
Yes.
Di Maria.
It
If
is.
you look at Di Maria's positioning, why would a player go towards the side or go diagonally when he can go straight? It's nearer when you go straight directly to the goal.
True.
But City has set up in a way where let's push him a bit to the side. Although he's fast, although he has stamina, but this is how City kill PSG's momentum or stamina or speed, pushing them further from the goal. So the moment when they run to the side, they know in their head it's a longer route to their attacking goal. So that is how they work as a unit, City. So to be very honest,
yes. Go on. Yeah.
No, tell why.
Why? Okay, when it's not only once this kind of situation happened in the game. I think we could actually see a couple of
Multiple
times
times.
Neymar was involved.
Yeah.
Why is it like Pochettino didn't realize that Pep is doing this, or the players kept on blinding, getting trapped into this cage, like you said.
Yeah.
When this happens, right? Either someone could support the player, or the player that's running, he could just stop and pass to the side or back. He can do anything, right? Rather than going forward and losing the ball.
Yeah, but perhaps like at the end of the day, like the players also they are stuck in between. One thing, players, they have to make the right decision. The coach cannot make all the decision for them. So once if you have made a certain decision, you must know, okay, why you make this decision, okay, what's next, because everything is interconnected with everything they do on the pitch, so that's a very good question if you ask me. So I wouldn't say that maybe Pochettino took time to settle down. Maybe Pochettino didn't expect this to happen, because City, if you see City's pressing game, usually it's a 1 versus 1 situation, 1 versus 2 situation.
Yes.
So
true.
maybe Pochettino has prepared the team in such a manner. I can be wrong. I wouldn't know, because I'm not in his position. But Pep being Pep, he always do things differently. He always comes up with things under his sleeve. So it means a lot to him. This shows that Pep has put in so much of work into this semi-final.
After the first leg.
This final, it means so much to him going to the final,
Yes.
So you can see even when he was in Bayern, he went with Bayern, I think, all the semi-finals.
Yes, he didn't win, right?
Yeah,
He
three
managed to win.
times he went to semi-finals with Bayern. But the thing is, you can see this game. I think he has prepared himself well, equipped himself
Mm.
well. So not just Pep, but his technical and his analysis team. I don't know what's the word lah. Analytical team or analysis team. I don't know what is that lah. They 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 prepared well, you know. So I call them technical team lah because that is the work they do. When Di Maria has the ball, or in any situation whenever Di Maria has the ball, City
Mm-hmm.
players always push him out, always push him out to
Yes,
the side.
like it.
But
Yeah.
you notice that? Have you noticed that when Neymar gets the ball, they push Neymar into the middle
Yeah. Why is that? Huh?
because Neymar cannot play when there's
Too many
he
people
cannot.
around him.
Yes, he cannot play when it's cramped or compact spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So Di Maria is that type of player. So the type of player who's very technical, where he can wriggle his way out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Neymar needs space. If you
So
notice,
true.
every Neymar's game, he always attacks space. He got space, he'll go. So this is what City has done. They push Neymar into the middle, and what Verratti, was it Verratti number 6, PSG?
I
Verratti, the short guy.
yes, yes. He played
Yeah,
behind Icardi. Yeah.
yes. So for Verratti's case, if you see the game, City, when Verratti gets the ball, they always make Verratti. I don't know what his name lah.
Verratti.
They always force him to turn his back. They force him to play backwards.
So they are well prepared for each and
Yes,
every PSG players.
yes, they. That's why I said that this game was full on tactical. So it was full on tactical how
Mm,
the
mm.
players react, and they always attack Verratti on his. They always blindside Verratti on his weaker side.
So he don't have option to pass rather than passing it back to the
Yeah,
mid.
he has to make one full turn and then play back to either the full back or the center back or defense or the full back across. So when you play the ball back into their half, so this gives chance for City to push up. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
they are playing. So now they are playing in their half. We can press. We got strong players. We got fast players. Okay, we press. We keep the ball in their half. So better the ball is in their half than playing in our half, which is more dangerous.
True, true.
So they played well, so well. De Bruyne and
Yeah.
Gundogan, they were amazing. They were
The game
just
changes.
they play fast game, a simple game, Collect,
Yes, true, true, true.
collect, release, release, collect, release. Simple game.
In our previous tactical analysis, the Liverpool City game, right?
Yeah.
We always noticed that Gundogan had the space. He was always free, no matter where he was
Yeah.
always free. That's why he scored in that game.
Yes.
2 goals, right? So how did he manage to do in this game? Was he doing the same thing?
Depending on the instructions given to him. So with this is how I mean I observe this City game. Gundogan, he has a few obligations. He wasn't as free as how he played against Liverpool because PSG players are very fast.
Fast on the
Okay,
wing.
yes, they have speed. Even their midfielders, they are very quick. So because most of the time Gundogan, he doesn't go up front. The one who's going up front most of the time were De Bruyne and
Ruben Mahrez.
Bernardo. No, Bernardo among the
Oh,
three
okay, okay.
midfielders.
2 of them, then
So
Gundogan stayed back.
yes, because both of them they have the capacity to track back box to box. So while Gundogan stays and control the middle line, but they take turns. If you see, they take turns.
Yes,
It's
yes,
not
yes.
just one man stay. So basically, Gundogan's game, he was more, he was very cautious. If you see, he was very cautious. He was very, at the same time, as much as he was cautious, he knows what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. and he always look for the furthest player. Usually Gundogan is short game, short passes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So this time he looked for the lanes, the pockets to send the ball.
So
Sorry,
basically,
I talk a lot, eh?
no, this is what we need. This is what our fans need. This is for you.
Oh,
So, um, so what we can actually take back from the game is Pep actually, I don't know, dissect is the right word. Pep tried to
you can say dissect.
open the game bigger. So
Yes,
his players have more space to counter attack or jump in when there's option to score or something.
yes. What they say, um, conquer and divide. So what Pep is always
Divide,
no, but Pep is the other way around. He
conquer
conquer
and
the
divide.
center. He conquer the center. So when they
Mhm.
compact, his players go wide, and that's where they divide the players.
Ah,
I think so lah. Or either maybe they divide. Yeah lah, correct lah. Divide and then they conquer the middle. But Pep always pins the center first. So to get attraction when opposition compact, wherever the ball is going, and then his players spread open to the sides.
somehow, no matter what, he's already in the finals.
Hopefully lah.
Like I said, I don't want him to win. But,
Pep must
the
win.
best one still wins. The best one still wins. Team. I gotta give it to that.
Yeah, true.
So,
No teams prepared to be second lah in the final.
So, since now City, obviously the finalists, City and Chelsea,
Yeah.
right? So, what do you think the game is going to be like? Both of them are tactically well versed. They're just too
Yes.
good tactically. Tuchel
Yep.
and Pep. So, even I think did they face each other in Bundesliga? I think they could have, right? Or maybe
I'm
Tuchel came on
not-
later on, is it?
Not sure or maybe one time they have faced
Yeah,
because Jurgen Klopp left.
and Tuchel.
I
was
think
there.
I think
maybe
they might
once,
have
maybe
faced-
once.
Yeah, once
So
or twice.
how do you think that this game will go about? Will it be a very safe game, or both sides will have their own agendas? Attack. What do you think?
I mean, definitely both sides will have their own agendas, but I think maybe they would. I think maybe Thomas Tuchel will take will opt to choose to play the opt and choose same thing. Why? Oh my gosh. Thomas Tuchel will choose to play safe in the first half, but I think Pep is the type he will gamble all in lah. So
Mhm.
once City has settled down, they get their first goal or their second goal. Then if the moment City settle down, that's where it'll be a difficult climb for the opposition. But both sides are good. I mean, looking at the managers, Tuchel has been in the final before, but of
Mhm.
course not with the same team.
Yes.
Guardiola has been constantly working. I mean, he's preparing City for the Premier League as well. I think basically, technically, they have won the league already. Like they just need 3 points only. That's all.
Yes, they just need either United to win, or they'll just win all the wins and reach the top.
Yeah.
They should have gone. They should have
United to
lifted
lose.
yesterday.
Yeah.
They should have lifted yesterday, but Chelsea didn't
Yeah.
give them the chance.
Chelsea don't want them to live. But I think yesterday's game was, I think, a ploy by
Mhm.
Pep Guardiola. I have a feeling because the players weren't aggressive enough, and they at certain point they just let the opposition handle the game. So I think maybe they were going for a draw.
Yeah,
But
possible.
if you look a player like Aguero at his caliber, at that
That
moment of the
penalty,
game,
what
you don't take penalties like that. You know?
Well, I don't know what he was trying. When I saw the penalty kick, I was like, "Hey, what are you doing? He should be blasting the ball into the net. Since
He usually blasts.
Sterling already scored, and actually, what Sterling did was also he churi makan. He stole Aguero's ball. Then he scored.
Because Aguero took an extra step,
Yes.
and the keeper
So
was
just
going
Sterling
towards the
bashed him.
chair.
Anyways,
Sterling.
since they are already leading 1-0, Aguero should have made it 2-0. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
But
maybe you're right. It's just a ploy to see how Tuchel lines up his team,
yeah,
just to see how the players are responding, right? And obviously, like we discussed earlier, he has enough games to throw. He can
yeah,
lose two to three games. Doesn't matter to him.
yeah.
He'll still lift the trophy.
As much as no coaches would want to lose a game, but I still feel like that game was just City was testing the water. He was just
So,
in this. Excuse me, sorry.
so from what you're
What?
saying, we can expect a very good final. I think very interesting
But the
final.
thing is, the thing about all English finals are they are all boring finals. Even Tottenham
Liverpool
versus
Spurs
Liverpool
also same. Yes.
I'm a Liverpool fan. It was a boring game. I tell you, I was
I
at the Mama. I was at the Mama.
Yeah, I remember.
Reach 60th minute, I felt like walking off already. It was damn boring day. But Liverpool punya
I,
pasal, okay lah, stay and watch lah.
even I sat through the game. I was like, initially was very excited because Spurs also plays attacking football to some extent. And Klopp,
Yeah.
you don't have to tell that particular season he was just on fire. The
Yeah.
game started. I was like, eh.
It was boring. And then
And they scored the 2 goals are done.
2009 or 2010, Chelsea and Man United.
That was okay, but
Yeah.
then went to the penalties.
That was damn boring day. I don't know lah.
Boring,
I just
I
find
say,
it.
yeah, I wouldn't say it was very entertaining, but if a game is going to the penalties, either it was a very safe game or both sides were equally good.
Yeah.
So
Unlike Chelsea and Bayern, the final where Chelsea won, both
that was
both sides
yes.
equally good. If you say both sides equally good, yes.
You remember the Drogba's goal, right? Right after they scored, and Drogba was.
Boom.
Oh, that I literally jumped off the couch, man. I was like, shit, this is the game.
Crazy.
The guy, he made a big difference.
Okay, Kavi, I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for this Champions League final?
It's a tough call, man. I don't know. I really think that it will be a tough game. Probably it will go to extra time, 2-1 maybe. Not penalties lah. Pep will finish the game before penalties. 2-1 to City.
Pep would want to finish the game early, but Tuchel has the capacity to take them to penalties.
Yes.
I want Pep to win lah.
So as much as I don't want City to win, but I have to be fair. I think Pep is going to win, so that's why I give it to Pep 2-1.
Let's just see which side prepares better lah.
What's your prediction?
I don't know. I'm going 2-0
right?
with City. Yeah, 2-0
It's a
with
really
City.
tough call. I hope as
Maybe
much
3-1
as
lah. 3-1. City 3-1.
3-1. Okay, that's interesting, guys. I think we have reached to the end of the show. It was quite lengthy chat. Thanks, my man. Yeah. All the guys, please give him a call.
No lah.
FC have been waiting for a call since the channel started like few months back. So he's
No
really
proper lighting lah.
eagerly waiting to show you his beautiful hair. Open up the beanie or something.
No, I have a message.
Hair wave. Okay, so without taking it further, thanks man for allocating time for this show. It was a pretty good insight from you. So any technical analysis we need, call me FC here.
No lah, I just do my best lah. I hope you guys would enjoy it. I don't know if it's anything good or
I'm
what.
pretty sure they'll enjoy it because when you start dissecting the game, it gets more interesting. At least for me, that's what I think. So I think we'll have another session, City versus Chelsea. I hope you do. Till then,
Thanks to you, Day.
Yeah,
Ciao,
signing
guys.
off, Kavi and Sanjeev. Ciao.